Hey y'all, welcome back to FortressCraft Evolved. It is nearly daybreak here on our lovely bug planet. You can see there's not much up here anymore, just some lasers and spider bots thing. And I've still got the research facility set up over here. I'll probably move that downstairs before too terribly long and get some automated construction. Right now we got a little bit of construction. I've been doing lots of research and I've gotten quite a few more recipes researched. Problem is we're down to 18 research points. I've gotten almost everything useful out of here, although I do want to explore these constructo bots. I'm a little unclear on whether it is the mine carts or the junk carts or the constructo bots, but I believe these things will carry stuff around for you, like little logistic systems. And I'm thinking that might be a great way to get stuff from over here to all of these machines that we've got. I've set them all up here, well, most of them, not quite all. And it might be a good way to get all that going back and forth and around and about rather than putting everything on belts. If we go downstairs, is there still a way to go downstairs? That's a good question. Oh, over here. Yeah. I've been using these digger tools to clear out areas. And so you can see this is all stuff that I put in from above and thinking I was setting it in the ground properly. Unfortunately down here it becomes a bit of a mess, so all of this stuff is going to get kind of put down on the ground so we can access all these areas around here. And then we need to pull stuff back out and put it into machines. But I don't think that is what I'm going to focus on today. What I'm thinking is we probably need to get our research points up so that we can get some of these new machines. There's a couple more things. I'd like to explore missile technologies because that's going to be the key piece of defense. And if we put down the research bench here, or manufacturing plant here, and look under defense. So we have now turret Mark IIIs which are available. They take organic lenses, which if you remember take 2 of those not pristine but perfect eyes. So I've only got 8 of those, so we can't build too many of these unless we either encourage more attacks and get more eyes or get into the cryogenic stuff, which I have done. Where would the cryogenic stuff be? Is that under defense? Not. Is it under machines? Doesn't appear to be. There should be a thing called like a, I don't know, a matter recombinator or something like that. But I'm not seeing it here. I will locate it and we will get into it. And we can use that to combine broken bug parts into fancier bug parts. Where the heck is it though? That is my question for the moment. I'm not entirely sure. I know we should have like a cryo hopper. We have that. Well, anyway, maybe we haven't gotten the machine that integrates everything yet. Anyway, we got stuff coming up here in these guys. We've got a couple empty spots, and we need to go find the things that fill them. And we need to go get some more... go down and get some stuff, get some more stuff scanned so that we can build some things. So let's do that. Will I pause on the way down? I don't know. It's quite deep. Maybe we should just go. So we've got to get down below where biomass is happening, and that's happening on level 500 or something. So we'll just cruise down there and think about machines as we're going along. So we need to have running off of our stock up there all the manufacturing, but we also need to pull out that biomass and make that HEFC, high energy fuel composite or something. That stuff will be used to feed those turbine things, which look like big dismounted jet engines, and those generate a significant amount of power. Once we start doing that, though, of course, we draw the bugs, right? So we've got to have kind of that and defenses go up at the same time. I also have a massive amount of coal to get rid of. So what I'm sort of thinking is maybe we'd use that high energy coal, maybe even enhance it with a crystal enrichment process, and use a lot of PTGs. Unfortunately, there's nothing kind of between PTGs and those big turbines. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. So, Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can use just 1,000,000 of those turbines fed by enriched coal, feeding into batteries. It's significant amount of power, but the turbines is probably the way to go. So we're down to biomass here. This is where we're extracting it. And then I've already built another level down here. Maybe. Oh, yeah, okay. Here, let's have a sign over here then. I mean, you can always, of course, just look up above, but for some reason, I'm putting a sign on each level. It's just easy to kind of run by and see. Oh, where am I? 576. Okay, there you are, level 576. I put down the sign on the lithium level, 128. I put it down sideways, and I'd go back and rotate it, and then every time I came by, it was still rotated. So here we are at level 640 in the caves. I don't know what is up with the name in the center up there. It changes as you go along. It morphs, but most of the time it reads nonsense. Okay, so we're going to ping unknown and see if anything comes up, because we really need to find some unknown materials. Now, it may be that there's plenty of like little rocks and things out here, little plants that we don't know about, but yeah, I don't know exactly what I was doing there, but obviously that's a lot of lithium and some titanium to boot. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go down. Now, this could be problematic. I may fall and die. I thought about trying to build a room with a thingy on it, but did not. What level was this? 640. So add 64 to that. We need to go to 704. It would be our next level down. So let's hope there's not some sort of Star Wars-like infinite pit here. 704. If you want to go really fast, you can speed burn it, but you will eventually dig faster than you're catching up and you'll whack. Oh, okay. Hi. We have hit some gold here. I'm going to remove it. I'm not going to get too precious about a little gold. There's plenty of gold around. So we're just going to use a nano disintegrator and power through that. Fortunately, it's not very large. So, oh, and there is some. Now, I'm a little more concerned about nickel, but we'll go on through it. Hey, I remembered what it was this time. Okay, we're almost there. We haven't fallen yet. Okay, here's 704. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Okay, it's that direction. If I'm gonna dig, I might as well dig in the right direction, right? So try not to fall. Not being able to see the bottom, a little terrifying. There we go. Okay. Whew. Alright, let's see. So this guy here is where our platform's gonna be. So let me just dig that out. I'm not gonna build the whole room or anything, but I wanna make sure that we got the right thing going on. Okay, so this is where our platform's going to be, and then we go 3, and then that's the doorway, and then we got there, and then this is where our next get down's going to be. So, oops, now I've lost count. I have totally lost count. It's 3, that's still this room. It's very hard to do. 2, 3. Okay. So this is into the next room. Let me back up. 1, 2, 3, and then 1. I feel like something weird is happening here. Okay, and then this should be where we go down again. So we are going to 768. All right. Get ready. I have no doubt we're going to fall into a pool of lava here before long. This is always risky. Normally I would dig these things 3x3 and be safe about it. 768 I said, right? Surface attack detected. We've been getting like minor surface attacks. Spiderbot is taking care of them well off from the base. Okay. 768, we're here. I've probably miscalculated somewhere along the line, but that's alright. I can clean it up. And it looks like... Oh, we were just seeing through... Okay. I thought that there was an opening here, but we were just seeing through the wall, weren't we? Alright, no problem. Well, let's put down a light, and let's ping unknown. Oh, there's some stuff right there. Oh yeah, okay. We'll get quite a lot, actually. Why don't we just dig straight out from here? Oh, hello. Okay, there is an opening here. Doesn't look like there's much in that opening, however. Just a little teeny tiny cave is all. Alright. Well, let's put some floor back under us. And I guess we'll just do that, maybe, and then keep going. See, there's that one little bit still glowing. All the other stuff has stopped glowing. Okay, there's some gold. Not that interested in gold. Oh, goodness, what are you? This will be, I think, molybdenum, maybe? And that ought to be worth a fair few research points. Let's see if we can get past it. Okay. I want to get around it, stay on the same level. Don't want to get too confused. Looks like we've got a crystal over there too, a pink one. I don't know if that's the sugarlight or something else. Forget what color that stuff is. Now this looks like some sort of rock. Would be my guess, since it's so large and... okay. Some more pink stuff. Honestly, it looks like milk of magnesia. Is there actually an ore that's pink in our world? I do not know. Good lord. Okay, my guess would be that this is the thing we already know about. Holy crap. Okay, that's a lot of it. That is a whole lot of it. Alright, well that's good. We got some of that. Now, that stuff is very hard to mine, so we've got to see if there's anything out this way. Okay, there is. Let's go this way. I was kind of hoping for a cave where maybe we would scan some some more gold. Okay, there's lots of gold down here apparently. Yeah, I know. I won't get rubble if I super dig, Arthur. Thank you. Alright. This is why I do this off camera. Okay, that looks like tin. Thank you. So if the little guy floating with us is named Arthur, who is the Cortana chick who keeps telling us that our base is under attack? Okay. At some point I'm going to start burning through this ore here, especially tin. I am not ever going to be bringing tin from down here, I think. Looks like we could get to it over here. So let's get over there and see what that's going to be. I've made a hole. Okay. So make a hole. And then maybe we'll scan for air. Okay, it's more pink stuff. Let's try this way. One of these resources is located further down than the other. Now it's going to get maze-like in here. You might notice that Arthur is not rusty. And that is thanks to the tip of a viewer named Evan Sprague, who left a comment that said, if you hit escape to get the menu, there's an option for skin select, which I have seen before but had totally forgotten about. I think I played around with this when I did multiplayer once. So you can choose all these different default skins. It affects everybody at once though. You can also choose whether your helmet is open or closed and whether you're male, female, or other. So there's that. Alright, we've come down here. You know what? Let's go back up and I will pause the recording. I will go back up and scan this so that the pink stuff doesn't show up anymore. Where am I? Okay, I've gotten lost. I'm jumping around like a fool. mean, is that just a... Okay, just a 1D pull. Where do we go up? Right here. Alright. Alright, guys. I'll talk to you in a little bit after I get this scan to get back down. See you soon. Well, those dang bugs destroyed the CPH. That is just uncool of them. Let's see what this is. It is chromium. Oh, my mistake. Okay. I forget what color the other one is. Do we have any more, like, projects or anything? No, I thought we might get some sort of advanced mining thing. I don't know if we can mine these with the regular old tools or not. And I know that later on we get some, like, whole vein mining type tools. Anyway, it's a very long commute back down to the basement, so I'm going to get down there. I think it's time to build some matter movers or express elevators or something. The cloud of smoke you see puffing off, by the way, is a resin detector, which will tell you where the resin is and how recently it's grown. Hasn't been growing lately. Alright, I'll see you when I get back down to the basement. Alright, I'm back, and because I'm me and not some wormy dwarf skulking around in caves looking for evils in the earth, we've got these rooms built out a little bit. I put some elevators in so I don't kill myself. So we're down here, and let's scan for a node again. Okay, looks like it's downish. No? Right over here. Okay, let's go find out what that is. We're not going to skulk around in here. If there's any elder deep evil things, we're just going to come right in and say hi, because we're moving in. Where do you guys want the Popeyes? Oh dear. Okay, here's sand. And for you guys who don't know what Popeyes is, I'm sorry. Popeyes is a really excellent fast food. I'm not a huge fast food fan, but a really excellent spicy chicken fast food place. Common in the South, but available elsewhere. Occasionally good elsewhere. Boy, this is going to collapse. Okay, hold on. Let's just make sure that we don't get invaded by sand. And my God, I'm glad for these new sand mechanics, because that stuff used to just collapse right away, and that was very unpleasant. Okay, wow, okay, here's more of it. Do not want sand. It seems like maybe it does it on a tick. Like it'll wait a little while and then it'll all go at once. So I guess if it hit you right in the middle of that tick, it might be bad. But in general, it seems okay now. Let's see, it's over this way. I'm gonna have to scan again though. Or maybe not. What's this? There it is. Alright, I think that's our guy. Oh, okay, yeah. See? Hello, sand. Alright, now it's in its falling phase. I'm gonna be stuck here forever, right? This is how I got in, yeah? Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, sand. Alright, I'm gonna fight the sand and get back up top, and I may have to find a different way out if this keeps collapsing like it is, and I will see you guys later. Oh, by the way, one time, actually down in the Toxic Caverns, when I sent my little mine digger down there to work on building the shaft for the cargo lift, it got collapsed on by a bunch of sand. I went down there and there's just a huge sand heap over the top of it. It was a little hilarious. It wasn't very much though, and I'm hoping this isn't very much, because otherwise I'm gonna be doomed. Yeah. So anyway, I think we'll get it. Oh, I'm covered in sand now. I think. Yeah, I am. All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh my goodness, that was a sandy nightmare. 5.1k sand in my inventory. That's just lovely. I was digging like a fool down there. I couldn't get out every direction I turned. So that is molybdenum. Alright, well we've got the, so I guess those are tier 4 ores? Apparently biomass and crystal deposit are separate tier 3. Not that that really matters, it's just the way the game classifies it in game. So iron, lithium, tin, copper are tier 1. Gold, titanium, nickel are tier 2, I guess, and then biomass and crystal are tier 3. And I think that makes molybdenum and chromium tier 4 or maybe tier 5. I saw something about a hardened rock. I'm not a big wiki guy. I like to play the games and figure out what's going on from in the game, but sometimes you just can't. So I was just kind of, the tier system is something I heard about, and so I checked it out when I was trying to figure out what we were going to need to process. Apparently these ores require some extra processing, like an arc furnace or something like that. I had originally left 2 spots for them, and then I did go read about the ores and realized that. So I think one of them might be able to be processed with a normal old smelter, but with an additional attachment to it. If we look, I did a little bit of advanced research here. So we're currently using Mark II force induction. Yeah, Mark II force induction. So we have the ability to build Mark III force induction. Fairly easy. Okay, we can do that. Then alloy machine blocks and Mark IIIs, but it takes 2 of them. And then Mark V takes 8 Mark IVs. Wow, that's pretty expensive. But what is it? Increases smelter collection rate by 4%. Smelter collection rate. Huh. Okay. I don't know what the collection rate is. The amount of time it takes it to suck in resources, maybe? That could be. And that could potentially be a solution to our situation here, in that we have a bottleneck up here, but I think it might be conveyors as well. So I want to check into some of these logistic systems. If we look in the reference guide under minecarts, right? So scrap tap straight freight cart station. There's 7 pages on this guy, but intelligent resource distribution within your fortress. So they can interface directly with mass storage and hoppers. Carts collect and move to other places, and yada yada yada. So it's kind of like a little network. These carts will move around and transfer a pretty limited amount, though, I think, of resources from place to place. So I'm going to experiment with those guys. I'm going to put some down. I'm going to see how they work, and I'm hoping that maybe that'll be easier than having a bunch of conveyor spaghetti under the thing. And also, hoping for something a little bit faster than conveyors, because conveyors just won't keep up. Now we can, let me throw this down one more time. We can build some stuff, transfers quickly, used to automate other machines, only outputs in one direction. So this thing here will solve that problem that I was talking about the hopper being, it could be add only, but then it'll push it into the next machine, I think. So we can try that. And then there is also a motorized conveyor. Where is that? Motorized conveyor. Attach a storage hopper and give power to saturate the fastest of transport systems. 5 power per item. Face away from storage hopper. So I may try this as well. Maybe that can pump things out of these conveyors and into these. And if that's the case, then that might support these better induction components. Problem is, at that point, then we have to worry about power. These do fine on power with just these guys burning. They're not even burning enriched coal, I don't think. I think they're just burning regular coal. But these do fine. If we upgrade these, I think we're going to run low on power, so we're going to have to get a bigger power system up and running. So I think between episodes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set up a biomass center over here with a couple of these reactor vats doing HEFC, and probably one doing plastic pellets. And then we'll have to look into the more advanced tiers of power storage blocks. We have some pretty advanced ones right now. We have the Mark III, but we also have this Mark IV battery component, and this is a large, a 3x3x3, which has double density of previous batteries. This little guy here actually holds a fair bit of power for a small space, but slow throughput, slightly creepy audio, which I don't know if I want to have. But we'll see about that. Anyway, I'm going to experiment with some more things, and hopefully when I come back we can work on either power or automation, or maybe just automation of defenses. At this point, I'm not sure what we need to automate. I don't necessarily need a million blocks or whatever if I'm not going to be crafting stuff in my inventory. So, you know, I know we need to make make and fuel missiles automatically. We probably do need to make some of these intermediate components automatically. I'm not just exactly sure what. So I'll go and work on that. And also convert some sand into a bunch of construction paste, which we have 2.4K of. I did some research on advanced clean rooms, which required like 1200 paste, but haven't done anything with it yet. So at the very least, I'd like to make a med bay. If not, start putting some stuff into rooms, because I have been noticing some lag that's going on. All the flashy bits and Arthur flipping around and all that, I think it's causing us a little bit of lag, and I suspect it really will once these things are moving and this thing is going and this stuff is getting stuff pulled out and put back in. I suspect we'll get some lag, so I have to think about the rooms, but they're fairly large. You know, you at the very least need a 3x3 floor footprint to put down just the airlock, not to mention what's actually in the room. So I have to think of a structure for how do you put those down. Or maybe it's one big room, but then that negates... I don't know. We'll have to try it out and see. Alright, thanks for joining me for FortressCraft Evolved. See you soon. Bye.